Greetings and salutations, and this is Techronaut here, back with more Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and we are on to the final zone. This is the final video. I am excited. I wanted to give like a little update of what's going to go on for the rest of Run On Games Season 3, and basically, I already meant, like, RE3 should have already started by the time this video goes up, but after this Let's Play finishes, basically the next video that's going to go up on the days that I was uploading this, like, because if you know my upload schedule, it's like, I upload, like, ABA one week, BAB the next week, and rotate, like, but I do 2 Let's Plays simultaneously, and I go on a 2-week loop where 1 week we'll have 2 videos for one for the other, and the next week we'll have 2 videos for the other, and 1 for the first one, basically. So, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think the same week, I don't remember actually, no, not the same week. Spyro 2 will begin the next week, because this week, the week this goes up, I'm pretty sure there's 2 RE3 videos, and this is the only Sonic 3 and Knuckles video, I think. But back to what I was talking about, basically when this Let's Play ends, which will be the week after this goes up, most likely, Spyro 2 will begin, and after RE3 Remake ends, I will be doing the Separate Ways DLC for RE4, which will cap off the end of Run On Games Season 3. I know I've been doing way too much RE game, like, I've been doing way too much Resident Evil this season, because usually I only do, like, 1 Resident Evil game per season, like I did RE2 for Season 1, I did RE2 Remake for Season 1, I did RE Village for Season 2, and this season I've done RE4, I'm doing RE3, and I started recording the clips for Separate Ways, so I'm definitely going to tone down the RE content next season. I'm debating whether I should do the new Sonic Frontiers DLC, because at the time of doing this commentary, the 3rd update for Sonic Frontiers came out, and I'm debating if I'm going to do that DLC, because if I do, it's not going to be this season. It'll probably be one of the first things I do next season, you know, because I'm counting Separate Ways as its own DLC, or not DLC, as its own Let's Play, even though it's only a DLC, because of how long it is. It's basically supposed to be 5 or 6 hours long, and I'm halfway through it currently. I beat chapter 4, I think it is. Yeah, I beat chapter 4, and so far my game says I've had like 2 hours, 30-something minutes. So yeah, it's a pretty lengthy thing. When I say lengthy, I mean for a DLC, because usually DLCs, like levels and stories and stuff, are only like, what, maybe like an hour, maybe 2 hours long. Like, what's an example I could give here? Like the DLC levels for, Revelations 2, for example, like the, what is it? It's, I forgot what they're called, but there's one for Moira and one for Natalia. Those DLC levels are short. There's also another example being the RE7 DLC, End of Zoe and Not a Hero. And when I get to RE7, I am going to be doing those DLCs, but unlike Separate Ways, they'll be counted towards the main Let's Play of RE7. And the reason for that is because they're the same story, they're just like epilogue type stuff for the same story. The reason why I count Separate Ways as a different DLC, because while it is happening during the plot of the main game, it technically has its own story stuff going on. And again, like, it's supposed to be at least 5 hours long, so Oh my god, what's going on with these springs here, man? Like, I just can't catch a break, can I? Oh my god. What the hell? What the hell? What the actual... Oh man. But yeah. For Renegade Season 3, the current plans stay as they were before, where like I'll do, I'm thinking of starting with I'm thinking of starting with Dusk Diver, and I don't know what I'm gonna do second, because I've done so much RE content lately on this channel, or not on this channel, in this season of Renegades, that I think I'm gonna push back Revelations 2 just a little bit, and I'm gonna do another game instead. That's what I'm thinking. And the reason I'm thinking that is because sorry, I didn't mean to hit the microphone. It's because again, how many RE games or RE stuff I've been doing this season? Half the season is gonna be RE Evil videos. Think about that. Like, the only non-Resident Evils, like, there's 3 Resident Evil Let's Plays in this season, and there's 3 non-Resident Evil Let's Plays in this season. Sure, one of those Let's Plays is super short, only 5 parts, Resident Evil 3, but my point still stands. You know? And both this and Spyro 2 are pretty short Let's Plays, too. They're not as short as Resident Evil 3, but they're pretty short. Okay. What do I think about Death X Zone? What do I think about it? It's alright. That's basically how I can sum it up. It's alright. It does its job as a final level. It's challenging. It's definitely entertaining to get through. And it's a little fun. Would I say I love it? Nah, no, not really. It's alright, basically. See, the thing is, I'm judging it compared to other zones in this game. And that's kind of why I'm, like, a little, like, more harsh on it than just, like, outright saying, oh, it's a fun level, so that's good enough. Because this is a game, you gotta keep in mind, this is a game that has Lava Reef Zone, Hydro City Zone. Let's see. Not Hydro City, Hydrocity. It has Hydrocity Zone, Lava Reef Zone, Sandopolis Zone Act 2, Mushroom Hill Zone, Sky Sanctuary Zone. Like, there's really, like, a lot of zones in this game better than this. Really, like, this is, but the thing is, this is a final zone, so if I were to judge it as a final zone, it's fantastic. If I were to judge it based off, like, ranking, like comparing it to other zones in this game, it's somewhere in the middle for me. Like, this is a really good final zone, in my opinion. Like, if I were to compare it to other final zones in the Sonic series, it's probably, like, my 3rd favorite. Which is saying a lot, because, it's got some steep competition with, Eggman Land, the SD version, of course, because, the HD version is 60 minutes long, but yeah. Eggman Land, in the SD version of Unleashed, Pirates Island and Sonic Rush Adventure, what is it? Is it called Final Rush? What's that level that's like, that's at the end of, the Dark Story? Or not the Dark Story, the Hero Story in Sonic Adventure 2. That stage. I forget the name of it, but that's a really good one. So you might be wondering, which 2 do I put above this one? Well, I already said one of them, which is Eggman Land, the SD version of Eggman Land. Actually, I said both of them, because Pirates Island's the other one. Yeah, you can notice a bias with some Sonic games for me. Like, I'm always gonna, like, prefer things Unleashed and Rush Adventure did over, like, a lot of other stuff. See, the reason on a similar topic, the reason I'm going back and forth between whether I want to do the Sonic Frontiers DLC or not is because the first two DLC updates just weren't really... You gotta keep in mind for me, I had already, like, beaten the game, and I don't mean like beaten as in story done, that's it. No, I trophy hunted the game. I spent like almost 40 hours on that game, trophy hunting it. When the music notes dropped, and I think it was the first update, might have been the second, but one of those, when the music update dropped, I went and got all the music stuff. Then I think it was update 1, because when update 2 was something I wasn't that like enthusiastic about. It added the spin dash, sure, but like the thing that like I didn't really care for how you get the spin dash. It was like through a really ridiculously hard means, and you would have to be at the end of the game to get it, which means you can't even use it for most of the game. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, that was my first issue. But the second one was just like, I just didn't care for the new Coco either. Like, really, that's really what it is. The third update's a different situation though. Like, I'm kind of excited about everything related to it, and I am gonna play it regardless. I gotta re-download Frontiers, but I am gonna play it regardless. I'm gonna play it after I beat Separate Ways, but I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna like play it right after I do Separate Ways, and it'll be one of the first things I do for season 3, or if I'm gonna put it off and then like, or no, I don't know if I'm gonna play it right after Separate Ways and then never upload it, or if I'm gonna put it off and then play it for season 4. I mistakenly called season 4 Ronan Games season 3 several times in one of my RE3 videos, and I'm doing it again here, and I'm sorry about that. That's a mistake. That's not what it is. It's not season 3. We're on season 3 now. It'll be season 4. Jeez, we're about to enter season 4 of this shit. I did Let's Plays for like 6 years on my old channel, quit doing them for like half a year, and then came back to for almost 4 years now. So I've been doing Let's Plays like a total of 10 years. Jeez, where does the time go? Well, no, that's not right. I did it for like 5 years on my old channel. And yeah, it's been like 8 or 9 years. Because my first ever Let's Play video went up in 2015. In March of 2015. So in March of 2025, I will have been doing this for 10 years. And I do plan to at least get through season 5 of Ronan Games. I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. I don't know if that'll be the end of my Let's Plays. I don't know if I'll go to a new Let's Play format, like start a new series of Let's Plays under a different name or something. That's what I might do. I might do that. I don't know. I don't know. See, the thing is, if I did that, I would have to come up with like a theme and stuff for it to make it different. Because Ronan Games is just the chill, I'm going to ramble and chat while you watch me play games, Let's Plays. Like, it's basically me talking off script. Like, I'm not scripted at all. This is all stuff that's like on my mind at the time of doing this. Ooh, we about to enter the boss. Oh, I loved it. I love this boss. I ain't gonna lie, I love this boss. But excuse me if you heard that. But if I ended Ronan Games after season 5, but decided to continue Let's Plays another way, you gotta realize I would have to come up with a way to make those Let's Plays different to justify it being a different series. Because at that point, I'm just making Ronan Games 2. And there would have been no point of ending Ronan Games in season 5. So that's really what the thing is. I'd have to come up with like a different way of doing things. And obviously, if I stopped Run On Games and started a new Let's Play series, that series would not repeat any games I played in Run On Games. It'd be all games I haven't Let's Played yet for the channel. Just like the rules for Run On Games is like, I can't repeat a Let's Play. That's never happening. I might replay a game for a one-off video like I did with RE2. But outside of that, ain't really gonna be anything like that. But I don't know, I might do that, but I'd have to come up with a theme or like just something to differentiate it from Run On Games, you know? Run On Games, how this Run On Games works, it's basically just me being chill and funny, and yeah, that's basically just it. Like, it's just a chill, funny Let's Play thing. Like, basically the style of like how Game Grumps used to be before they before they fell off badly. Or like, what's another? Is it? No, it's more closer to. The way I commentate is like the closest Let's Play channel I could like mention to the way I commentate is Brain Scratch Commentaries. And what I mean by that is they have like a mixture of chill and funny commentary. Like a lot of Let's Play channels outside of them either go straight for humor or go straight for the chill, and there's only one or the other. Like, and that's not a problem. Like, I love some of those channels. Like, Corey Kenshin's one of those channels, and I love watching Corey Kenshin. Another one of those channels is, Jacksepticeye. And I enjoy watching Jacksepticeye. They both lean way into the humor instead of having, like, chill moments in between like I do. I like having a mixture because it allows me to just be myself. When I feel chill, I can be chill. When I feel like I want to crack up jokes, I can crack up jokes. You know? The me you're hearing in these videos is the real me. It's not like an act or anything for entertainment. This is me. This is how I think. You know. But yeah. You're kidding. I have to start this all over again? Wow. Dude, this makes me... Stuff like this really makes me appreciate that modern games would have had a checkpoint after that second phase of the boss. Like, modern games would do that. I'm not sure if they would have had a... See, I'm kind of mixed on boss fight checkpoints, honestly, because if a boss has multiple phases and the phases each take at least a couple minutes, I can understand having like a mid-boss checkpoint before that starts during a certain phase of the boss. I can understand that, but there's sometimes when like for example, and the only bosses I could excuse this for is the 4th and 5th bosses of that game. But it's kind of, in my opinion, annoying that Engine Embryo and the first encounter with Cortex and Crash 4 all have checkpoints after each hit point. Like, the way the final boss does it is actually pretty cool because it's not every hit point, it's actually during different phases of the fight. And that's actually how it should be, you know? But the thing is, the first 3 bosses... Well, Embryo... Okay, I can make an excuse for Embryo, yeah. That one I can make an excuse for because that's got 2 phases. But Engine and the first Cortex boss don't really make sense having, like, checkpoints. Because they're a one-phase boss fight, technically speaking. And then there's, oh, we beat it. Okay, I'm gonna go back on topic of the game because we're in our last couple minutes and I actually want to speak on it. So where would I this in enjoyed by friend chat sent because I ain't even try friend chat sensor. So I think now I've Unleashed and Rush Adventure are my top 2 Sonic games, and then after them is actually Sonic Frontiers, and then it would be this game, then Sonic Adventure 2, then Generations, then Colors, then maybe Sonic 3D Blast. I don't know what I'd put after that. Sonic 3D Blast and Sonic Heroes would be the next 2 after that. And then after those, the rest of the games I either just like a little bit or I just don't care for. I don't care for Sonic 06 at all, or Sonic Forces, or Sonic Lost World, or Sonic in the Secret Rings. Never played Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. But anyway, I'm going to be ending off the video right about here any second now. Any second now. And end.